Thanksgiving. Nothing special was gonna happen. I was just gonna go to my aunt's house for dinner. At school, nobody celebrated Thanksgiving except for when we had to write 5 things we were thankful for. When me and my friends were walking to our classes, they dropped me off at my gym class. I walked into the class, signed in and doing our normal warm-ups. Then, one of the gym teachers came to our room and told us we have an activity outside. I was excited because whenever we have activities for gym, they're always fun. The class walked outside and sat in the tennis courts. All of the gym teachers except for one of them came to the tennis courts. They told us that we were gonna play a game of turkey tag. I was confused on what that was, but it said that it is basically tag, but there is a turkey chasing you around the field and how if you get tagged by the turkey you become a turkey. I hate tag games because I hate getting chased. They said ready set go and then I took off running because I don't want to get tagged. All of a sudden I see my gym teacher in a turkey costume start running at us. I was a fast runner and so I didn't run quite yet. I blinked and all of a sudden that gobble gobble wobble wobble bitch was right there. Oh shit, I ran as fast as I could. Since my gym teacher knew I was a fast runner, he targeted me. I remembered I ate an egg McMuffin for breakfast. I knew I ate that and so I took the chance and I shouted at him. The gobble gobble wobble wobble bitch was covered in my slimy steamy shit. The weird kid named Bart Shark came up to the turkey man and started licking the shit off of him. He thought it was chocolate pudding. I was sent to the emergency room and it turned out I have cryptosporidium. One day I went to my mom's friend's sister's daughter's aunt's nephew's birthday party and I really had to shit. I barely knew anyone there and I was shy as fuck so I didn't ask to use the bathroom. I really needed to shit. My stomach started growly. I thought it was my dog but I realized I wasn't home. I don't know why I thought that going to the bathroom was so embarrassing. Since I didn't want to go to the bathroom, I thought of an amazing plan. I decided to open the kitchen cabinets, grab a giant plastic bag, and stick it up my pants. I thought that if I shat right there it would go into the bag. I did just that. I was standing there trying to shit but I tried to act casual so nobody would know. My face must have turned into a tomato because everyone looked at me like I was crazy. When the creamy steamy liquidy drippy shit came out, I felt that only about 70% of it went in the bag and the other 30% of it went into my underwear. I knew I was screwed and at that moment I didn't know what I did. Day my great-great-great-grandma was dying because she had type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, bowel cancer, brain tumor, the bubonic plague, the coronavirus, measles and infected eye, influenza, cornea, chicken pox, malaria, tuberculosis, morning breath, saggy titties, latchochi infection, yeast infection in her butthole, stanky coochie, I mean you name it and God knows she had it because she was morbid and diseased as hell. We were told that she probably had like 3 minutes left to live so my mom got her ugly crusty bulky purple and pink Samsung phone out and started to take selfies with my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma like bitch. You're also gonna get all of those diseases, I wouldn't go near her if I were you. My mom started taking selfies with her and posted them all over YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, Messenger, Pinterest, Tumblr, Flickr, Tinder, Twitch, Triller, period, Tracker and House Party. She went crazy with posting acting like she was famous or some shit like sit down Miss Ariana Grande wannabe, nobody knows who you are with your 3 followers including myself, dad and my brother. Make that 2 followers because I unfollowed her ass. Anyways, she asked for caption ideas and I said do what because it stands for worshipping, wishing and prayers and she started to cry and told me that's a great idea and how she loved me so much like bitch nobody is gonna see your post except for my brother and her husband so it isn't a big deal on all of her social medias. Her caption was wop for granny please wop for granny, granny needs some wops tonight. My great times 7 died 5 minutes later and I don't blame her. I would rather die than be with this crazy lady here anyways. Time my parents decided to take me, my brother, my sister and my best friend to an amusement park. They knew we all loved rides and so that's why they took us. The drive was about an hour or so. I texted my friend and asked if she wanted to go and she of course said yes. My friend's name is Iggy Wiggy. We all packed our bags and then left to pick up Iggy Wiggy. When we arrived there, me and Iggy Wiggy immediately saw this giant roller coaster and wanted to ride it. My siblings were 6 and 8 at the time so they weren't tall enough to ride the crazy rides. We asked my parents if we could go ride it but they said we have to eat first and then we could ride it. We ate fast because we were too excited to ride the ride. When we finished we ran towards the line to the right and waited. It wasn't really crowded because it was a Monday. We got on and obviously I was nervous but I wasn't gonna chicken out. When we went in a loop, I all of a sudden saw a giant brown mop head fall. Turns out that Iggy Wiggy's whole fucking wig fell off her head. I swear I thought that was a flying Bigfoot. Iggy Wiggy then started to yell. My weave was snatched, the air snatched my weave, my wig. I was trying so hard not to laugh but I couldn't help it. When we got off, I saw her wig cap on her head but that was it. Iggy Wiggy's head was biggie. I snorted like a piggy, smoked a ciggy, come here kitty. It was not pretty, search it up on wiki. I couldn't help it so I bursted out laughing. We saw the wig but we couldn't reach it because it was too far. I didn't think it was the same wig because the wig was white. Turns out a bird shit on the wig.